is attention.
Attention!
Forward march.
Ah, the Royal Guard, a regal, unflinching, almost made of stone-like structure. Okay, just kidding. The palace is often a tourist pit stop, which is full of guards. But what happens when pranksters push their luck? What happens when they mess with a Royal Guard? Here are some of the golden moments where they fight back. Let's dive in.
А может сматернуться? Вот так вот, смотри. Get down.
Это нам.
Слушайте, правда, get down, точно. Скинь это на ноутбук, чтобы, не дай бог, не потерять. Тёма, не слези эту. Тёма.
In this video, we see two pranksters messing with a royal guard to the point where he draws his gun. No one taught these two not to mess with an armed man, that's for sure. After several stern warnings for them to stay off the fence, they wouldn't listen. Maybe the social media attention is worth getting a gun pointed at you. The guard, however, does not find the duo funny as he sternly orders them to vacate the premises. A rude, disrespectful prank that should never be. They should probably be arrested for burglary.
Oh! Get yourself away! You can't be done that you're done there, no! Do it one!
The Dancing Kevin, as popularly known, takes this prank a little too far despite warnings. A photo op. Social media clout? We'll never know. Kevin confidently strolled in front of the guards to bust a couple of dance moves outside Buckingham Palace. After being warned once, he continues until the guard loses it. A clear command scares Kevin to the bones, causing him to be startled. The guard orders him to leave the premises immediately, and he finally complies. These pranksters keep getting worse, but there's more. Invading someone's personal space is a universal don't, but this prankster needed a refresher course. He thought it would be funny to touch a member of the Queen's Guard and get it on camera. The guard gave him a stern warning, scaring the wits off this man. Safe to say that he understood the refresher course on personal space, as he wouldn't be trying it again. Well, hopefully. Play stupid games and, of course, win stupid prizes. We can only see this incident from a distance, so it's difficult to tell what really happened. But we do know one thing for sure. This prankster got on the nerves of these two royal guards, and he's about to pay for it. What looks like dialogue ensues before it gets physical. The man evades being detained as he comes out of his clothes and begins to back up. The two guards begin closing in the distance, attempting to detain him each time. The prankster even succeeds in bringing a guard to the floor. It isn't until an officer intervenes and brings the man to ground that the situation calms down. He is cuffed and taken away, to the horror of the bystanders. That man is sure getting what he deserves, putting his hands on a royal guard. You can hear the man resisting as the officer restricts his movements before cuffing him. 110 would not recommend. Next, we have a man who thinks it's okay to stand in a guard's way. He even goes ahead to argue with the royal guard when told to get out of the way. The nerve on these pranksters is amazing, right?
It is requested that everyone maintains a level of silence and respect.
This group had no respect for the tomb of a fallen soldier. It took the stern warning of the guard to quiet them down. Guards are often minding their business until when they are not. This woman got a little too close for comfort. Only when the guard dismisses her does she get her head straight.
Get off the road! There you go. Go away. I'll do it again. I won't do it again. Sorry about that. Sorry. I won't. Don't you worry.
This woman was harassing the king's guard, and despite the clear nudges to stay away, she wouldn't listen. A clear case of disrespect as she kept nudging the horse's reins until it had finally had enough. This was not enough for her, as she still continued to make herself the center of attention. Shortly after, an officer comes to the scene, giving her a stern warning. But she only mocks him, imitating how he walks, and then goes right back to invading the guard's personal space. The bystander recording gets annoyed at her behavior and tells her to get lost. After a brief altercation, she finally gives up and leaves. This prankster did not know when to stop at all.
Wait, huh? Go on. Wait for the Queen's Guard! We wait for the Queen's Guard! Say it to me one more time. Hey! Wait for the Queen's Guard!
Trying to intimidate a royal guard is most definitely a bad idea. But this man is about to find out. After invading the guard's personal space, it doesn't take too long for him to get a warning to make way. The man gets up in the guard's face, daring him to say it again. And of course, he does, scaring the man back a little bit, as he's up close to the guard's face. It's never a good idea to approach a royal guard up close, because they will not hesitate to take action. This person thought it was a good idea to stand in the way as the guard was marching towards them. The guard did not flinch, issuing an order to get out of the way as he walked through.
Get off the road!
A rude awakening for this rowdy group as the guard issued a warning. They thought they could get away with their rude attitude, but the guard was in no mood for games. Laws are made to protect and keep order. The rope is no different, and the look on their faces said it all. This man thought he could get away with his mockery. The guard was in no mood for games as he issued an instant warning. The look on the man's face when the police stepped in was almost priceless when he realized he might have messed up a bit.
Get on the fence!
This boy thought it would be okay to sit on the fence at the palace. The guard was there to set him straight, and his shock was priceless. Again with the personal space. You can practically see her realize she had messed up. This woman walked up to the guard and locked arms with him, but the guard did not wait a single second before he put her in her place. Messing with a royal guard is never a good idea, and she found out the hard way. Maybe she was filming a TikTok or something, but she quickly gets shut down by the guard. You can see her startled as the guard turns around to leave.
Get back! Move! Get back!
Sorry, excuse me. No pictures by the guard. This is your maximum distance.
You can almost see their confidence wither away as they get a stern warning. These guards were not playing around at all, instantly putting these rude people in their place. The female officer steps in to ward the tourist off, indicating where they're meant to stay.
Make way!
the fence!
These people did not know better than to stand in the way of a guard and their matching path. In this next video, these people got a little too close to the fence for comfort, and the guard did not waste a beat marching towards them to offer a stern warning. You can almost see the immediate tremble as they shrink back behind the safe distance, where they're supposed to be. These protesters thought it would be a good idea to get in front of the Queen's guards during a march. They had no idea what would happen next. After officers scrambled to get a few of them off the road, some made it right to the middle of the parade, and the guards could care less. They just went on, walking past the protesters like it was nothing. It's safe to say that plan backfired, as the guards could not care less.
Step back from the Queen's lifeguard! Not touch the reins!
This woman got too close to the horse, tugging on it as if it were hers. The guard did not take kindly to that, issuing an order to stop touching the reins and stand back. You can see her startled, as she was not expecting such a rebuttal after having her way for a few seconds. You can hear a fellow tourist telling the man not to touch the horse. But people don't learn now, do they? The man refuses to listen, and he proceeds to reach for the horse, trying to grab at the reins. The guard, without a word, directs the horse to shoo the man away. Next time, listen, will you, sir? And that concludes today's video. For more videos like these, please like, subscribe, and check the rest of our videos on the channel. Until next time.